Hello and welcome to another video on surds. In this video we'll be looking at how to simplify them. So I have a few examples to go through here. So hopefully you watched last couple of videos where I went through some of the rules, and let's see if we can remember them. So let's say if we have square root 7 multiplied by square root 11. Again, the multiplication symbol is implied, as you might remember. Or what we can do is that we can multiply these the same as square root of 7 multiplied by 11, and that will give us square root of 77. Let's try another one. So just using the division rule. So let's say we have square root of 80 over square root of 8. Well, that's the same as putting the 80 over the 8 all under the square root. Again, you may remember from a previous video, it's implied when it's a square root that that's a 2 there, but we don't need it. It's just implied. If you see the square root symbol, it's 2. Okay, so this gives us square root 10, another surd here. Let's try a different one. So let's try square root of 5 multiplied by the square root of 5. Well, that is equal to square root of 5 multiplied by 5, which is square root of 25, which is equal to 5. Because 5 times 5 is 25, so if you took the square root of 25, you get back that original 5. Right, let's try something a little bit different. So let's say we had 17 minus square root of 8 multiplied by square root of 8. Well, that gives us 17 minus square root of 8 multiplied by 8, which gives us 17 multiplied by square root of 64, which gives us 17 minus 8. Square root of 64 is 8, so that just gives us 9. And let's try one more, but we're going to look at two different ways of doing this. So let's create a bit more space here. Let's say we had square root of 108 over square root of 12. That's the same as square root of 108 over 12 inside there, and that will give us square root of 9. So 108 divided by 12 is 9, so square root of 9 is equal to 3. Let's try this a slightly different way. So let's just divide it up. So if we had square root of 108, that is the same, you might remember from a previous video, which was looking at the square roots inside of surds. So that is the same here as 36 multiplied by 3. And that is the same, we can use that rule that we've used before. Square root of 36 multiplied by square root of 3. But remember that multiplication symbol is implied. So I'm just going to write it out properly here. Square root of 36 is 6, and we're left with that square root 3. So remember this. And then let's look at the 12. So square root of 12 is the same as square root of 4 multiplied by 3, which is the same as square root of 4 multiplied by the square root of 3. And that gives us square root of 4 is 2, and we've got that square root 3 there. So what we would do here is we would write 6 square root 3 over 2 square root 3. We can cancel out these square roots, given 6 over 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and there's your answer, same as this one here. So it's a different way of doing it. Okay, that's just a few examples of how to simplify surds and how to play around with some of the rules that we looked at previously. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Throw any questions in the comments section if you have any, and I shall see you on the next one, where we'll go a little bit deeper with surds, learning how to manipulate them and playing around with those rules a little bit more. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.